trick was driving out here in the morning and hoping to come around this curve and not have a boulder sitting in the middle of the road. 2 years ago, they spent about 5 months out here. These guys on cables hanging on the side were responsible for it. The highway itself. Everything else is the Pike National Forest. Well, we're winging it this morning, aren't we? Hello. They gave me the wrong paper. I don't think that's what you wanted. Did the other bus pay for it? 18. Man, we're in the forest. 2-lane road goes all the way up there. There's some more of them heading on that.
Why is it called Pikes?
Okay, miles of land. He didn't know what he had out here. He just bought it from Napoleon. Napoleon was in deep doo-doo with wars and whatnot over in Europe, and he needed some money. So he sold it to, well, he sent W. Pike initially up the Mississippi River to find the headwaters of the Mississippi River, 1803. Long Street for a while. The Spaniards who had been here before that in the 1600s called it El Capitan. The Union Indians called it Tava, Mountain of the Sun. So it had all kinds of names. So he pressed on, and so they call it the largest living organism in the world. Some of the animals we could see, but I don't think we'll see any today. We might see some mule deer along here. That's where they kind of hang out, mostly when they run across the road. I might point out if you see an animal or see something significant, say on the right up the hill or on the right along the ditch. The animals we see the most of are the yellow Montaigne, where the toll gate was. That begins with Montaigne. And then you have the subalpine and the alpine. The difference between those two is where the trees stop growing. Off to the left is a reservoir. It doesn't look like much right now. It's called Crystal Reservoir. Take home everything you can get. And it's all trout. They stock it with about 17,000 trout fingerling every year. They had done it. So that was, I can't, used to be able to walk down here.
Bro.
That's Crystal Reservoir. We'll stop here for about 15 minutes.
यहाँ रुम गरेछ नि भइहाल्यो नि we're gonna spend 30 minutes here. After that we will depart to next spot. It's a really really cool place. Right here. Oh, म क्लिपमा हाल्न परिरहेको थिएँ. Oh my goodness. सुधो हेर अगाडि कस्तो दामी थियो. तिम्रो टर्निङ हेर्दै हेरेन.
Some records were set out here. Well, like I said, they let the cars go like a minute or a minute and a half in between each one. There are people in the trees. There are 14, 16, excuse me. And the racers loved it because they could power slide through the turns and throw gravel everywhere and whatnot.
लीला छ नि के ताको ठण्डा लाग्यो नि Year and a half ago, the Volkswagen people showed up on the electric. Two very powerful electric motors.
side, whether it be snow or rain, ends up in the Mississippi River or the Rio Grande and in the Gulf of Mexico. All the water on the other side goes to the but they're made out of concrete. So they use the Pikes Peak granite. National Park Rangers control it. If the wind is blowing, it's a blower type deal. You know these little hand-powered tractors you use or snow blowers on your driveway and whatnot? They got one awesome. I love this piece of equipment. It is a four-wheel drive, four huge tires, chains on every tire. The auger on this thing on the front of it is at least 6 foot tall. And then the blower behind it is about 8 foot in diameter that blows the snow off to the side. There's no water up here to make snow with. And this side of the mountain doesn't get that much snow anyway. You're welcome to take a can. I don't know what for.
This is our bagel, and this is him.
No, I gotta count this.
Sudo, how are you feeling?
Feeling cold? That mountain straight ahead of us, and out the front window, you can't see it out the left side. That's where we're going.
Wow.
That's Pikes Peak over there to the left. See what happened to my engine? I let up a little bit, and lost power. And it'll come back pretty soon. Now, if somebody would like to take some pictures, I can get closer to the edge. Road Springs on the left-hand side, and looking to the Garden of the Gods. The old Summit House built in '65 is decrepit, it's run down, and they are gradually going to destroy it, and the new one will take its place. And in honor, down below Glen Cove, where we were a little while ago, was as far as the big lowboy trailers could go.
Guys, do you think it is heaven or not?
Oh,
They
I'm
come
here.
here.
I'm here.
Oh.
They're made by the Timpson Company out of Turkey. They have a view of the Continental Divide. See all the mountains out there? We had to prove to the, you see people have been riding in this somewhat. See how tall it is here? You know, one of the best trip I had was last spring, about February. I went out to DIA to pick up 3 families from Lafayette, Louisiana. 3 families and all their kids. I took them to Winter Park, just west of Denver. Brought them out. So the dad got the little girl out, and first of all he stuck her hand in a snowbank, and boy, she pulled it out. I'll get back that in a minute. This is Devil's Playground. This is another place you can park. Sometimes that is an operating gold mine. That is between Cripple Creek, Colorado and Victor, Colorado. Run by the Newmont Corporation out of Canada. They produce, on an average, $1 million a day. And it was out of the stream beds and the river beds. They did very little tunneling as such. But here, most of it was underground. So they had to do drill tunnels. Drills and all the equipment on display under there. The story of the matter, Molly Kathleen, was she was married to a guy. They had developed the mine and he passed away. A piece of aluminum foil you wad up and throw away in the trash can. So that's a neat place to go see one of the freebies in town. Okay, one more hairpin turn will be there. Hotel. As a driver for Gray Line, I was required to go to the Monroe Hotel's first 2 days of new hire class because we have a contract to provide a lot of transportation services for them. Well, the first day their employees, and the thing I got out of that, the one lady gave an example of how you treat your guests. It's one of only 2 hotels in the world that have maintained
Yes, sir.
5-star ratings since they invented this 5-star rating. Continuously without
video record
interruption. Other hotels in Europe. We got the museum that I mentioned earlier.
Top of the
I
mountain.
don't know whether it will be open tomorrow, but every day it's open from 9 to 5.
Short breath.
Except for Sunday, it's open from 1 to 5. But anyway, Spencer, and then Spencer Lee got married. I mentioned that earlier. Remember I said Julie moved here with her first husband who had tuberculosis. A lot of people came here for that reason. Because of our climate. That was the only thing they had in the late 1800s, early 1900s. And on the way home, coming back through London, they did get married. Probably the best thing that ever happened to Spencer. And the best thing that happened to Colorado Springs. Because he stayed in town from then on. A lot of corporations rented out. I think it's about $800 a day just for a log cabin. But he built that, and now he used it a lot. You get up there, you go through the zoo, up to the Will Rogers Shrine, and you keep going on a gravel single-lane road. 31 switchbacks going up Cheyenne Mountain. He had kind of a rough life. I told you he was a railroad man. As a young man, he was sent to Europe to investigate and see how they use coal in their train.
Okay, आज चाहिँ अहिले हामी यो क्यासिनो जाँदैछौँ त रामदाइकोमा खाना खायो राम्रो खाना खानुभयो है गाडी यहाँ पार्क गरेको छौँ सुनिल अलरेडी इन्टर गरिसक्यो पक्कै पनि यो मान्छेले हार्छ दुसी चलाएर हार्छ हारोस् शुभकामना केटाहरू छिर्दैछ भित्र क्यासिनो इन्ट्रान्स सबैलाई हारोस् शुभकामना। ल आज वेडनेसडे है, बिहान ब्रेकफास्ट खाइयो अनि अब हामी चाहिँ खाना ल्याउ न खाना ल्याउ बिर्सिरहेको अनि हामी चेकआउट गर्ने एकछिन थाले। लगेजहरू रेडी छ। अब हामी बोल्डर जाँदैछौँ। हामी अहिले बोल्डरमा छौँ, पुरै गाउँतिर घुमिरहेछौँ। खै केटाहरूले स्विजरल्यान्ड भनिरहेछ, सुट लास्ट समरमा स्विजरल्यान्ड गएर आएको रहेछ, कम्पेयर गरिरहेछ अहिले यहाँनिर।
तर हामी कच्ची बाटोमा यसो गाडी चलाइरहेछौँ, अप्ठ्यारो भइरहेछ। तर
अपने रूठे पराए झूठे यार रुके ना।
साला भिडियो किन बर्बाद गरिरहेछु?
ए गाना बजिरहेछ नि त, म नगाउँ। त्यसैले मेरो मुड अफ भइहाल्यो 1 घन्टा जति यस्तो कामले गर्दा। आफै गाली दिइरहेछ होइन, मलाई भनिरहेछ क्लिप बिगाडिरहेछ बोलेर। नराम्रो वर्ड आफै निकाले मुखबाट, अनि मलाई उल्टी दोष लागिरहेछ।
अब हामी चाहिँ ग्लेन हेभन हेड गरिरहेछौँ। हो त्यहाँनिर एउटा घोडा हो कि के हो चलिरहेछ। अघि हामीले हरिण हो कि के हो देखिरहेको थियो।
हिँड्नै गइरह हो त हामी।
एउटा कुरा भनौँ, हामीले लागिरहेको छ होइन सबभन्दा राम्रो ठाउँ यो छ तर यो भन्दा पनि राम्रो पाइरहेछ यो भन्दा पनि राम्रो पाइरहेछ होइन हामीले तर केही न केही मिस चाहिँ 100% गरिरहेछौँ
युरोप जस्तो लागिरहेछ
है अलिक स्लोली चलाउनुहोस् न चिप्लिरहेछ बिस्तारै बिस्तारै एकदम बिस्तारै चला गोली हाने हानुहोस् एउटा चाहिँ अब गोली खान सकिहाल्छ फोटोको यस्तो दामी गोली यस्तो दामी सिम्पलै छोड्छ
दुईटा
एउटै ठाउँको हामी 50 फोटो लिएर छौँ
टाइम पनि खाइहाल्छ अनि मजा पनि आउँला
अरू ठाउँ पनि
यसो रिल्याक्स गरौँ है केटा हो अब फोटो सोटो धेरै भयो नाटक
हेर न यो कस्तो दामी पहाड यहाँ यस्तो
रिनी चलाउँछु
साला यो मैले निकाल्ने बित्तिकै राखिदिरहेछ हेर न यो आफ्नो सबै कचरा मचरा यहीँ बोकेर राखेको थियौँ
खाना नबुझी टु ह्याभिङ फन
भिडियो मेरो बनाइरहेको छु ओए घाम लाग्यो ल
यसमा पनि पर्यो
हामी रकी माउन्टेन नेसनल पार्कबाट माथि गइरहेको छौँ स्नोफल पनि भइरहेछ पर्फेक्ट वेदर पर्फेक्ट टाइम तर ड्राइभर अलिकति सेफ भइरहेको छैन आफ्नो ड्राइभिङ पनि गरिरहेछ रेकर्ड पनि गरिरहेछ विच इज नट सेफ तर ठुलो स्नोफल भइरहेछ
स्नो परेर जस मलाई धेरै खुसी लागेछ केटा हो
दामी स्नोफल भइरहेछ होइन
इतनी खुशी कि मैं बर्दाश्त नहीं कर पा रहा
धेरै नै परिरहेको छ यहाँ केटा हो
योभन्दा नि बढी पर्छ होला अगाडि
साला फेरि
चक्का तिमीहरूको कस्तो
हाम्रो पनि त्यस्तै छ
अगाडि हेर्न हावा
बिहानै स्नो प्ले एरिया यहाँ स्नो प्ले एरिया रहेछ यो
तर कामै छैन यसको
अरू पनि ठाउँ छैन ल आजको हाम्रो डिनर चाहिँ हामीले अनलाइन अर्डर गरेँ यहाँबाट होइन अनि खाँदैछौँ सुडुल त्यहाँ खाँदैछ मेरो यहाँ छ 7 बज्यो ल आज चाहिँ हामी थर्सडे रेल रोड म्युजियम घुम्न आएको छ यता कोलोराडोको रेल रोड म्युजियम अब घुमेर हामी फर्किन थालेको केटाहरूले फोटोसोटो खिच्यो ल हामी चाहिँ डाउन टाउनमा आएको छौँ है अनि अहिले चाहिँ हामी यो के भन्छ ब्रिज मिलेनियम ब्रिज भिजिट गर्न जाँदैछौँ यो चाहिँ ब्रिज है मिलेनियम ब्रिज डेनभरको डाउनटाउनको यहाँ फोटोसोटो खिचिसक्यो अब जाँदै फर्किँदै चिसो पनि छ यहाँनिर तल रेल रोड रहेछ रेलहरू खोइ गइरहेको थियो डाउनटाउन Guess what is this? This is capital of Colorado and this is the room for Senate. दामी छ दामी सुनको बनाएको छ पुरै यहाँ मिटिङ भइरहेछ माथि अब हामी माथि जान्छौँ चाहिँ हामी यो क्यानन सिटीमा आइपुगेको छ है होइन चाहिँ रोयल जर्ज ब्रिज हेर्नको जाँदैछौँ त्यहाँ टाढा यहाँनिर रोयल जर्ज ब्रिज छ यो हामी जाँदैछौँ हामी चाहिँ अहिले यो रोयल जर्ज सस्पेन्सन ब्रिजमा छौँ जाँदैछौँ यो चाहिँ हो
म जान्छु अगाडि आइरहेछ
हाइएस्ट सस्पेन्सन ब्रिज इन द वर्ल्ड खत्रै छ जस्तो छ ओहो तल रेलवे ट्र्याक पनि रहेछ तल रिभर पनि रहेछ आमा रोयल जर्ज ब्रिजमा यहाँ केबल कार चढ्नको लागि रेडी भइरहेछ है आइरहेछ हाम्रो लागि केबल कार यहाँबाट हामी क्रस हुन्छौँ भनेपछि भनौँ न सुरु
भनेपछि आज लास्ट डे घुम्ने कार्यक्रमको अनि अन्तिम डेको नास्ता हामी खाँदै बेस्ट वेस्टर्नमा त्यो पनि फ्री नै हो
के भन्नु सक्छु ट्रिपको लास्ट डे हामी चाहिँ स्यान्ड ड्युन्स हेर्नको लागि आएको छौँ। यो पनि कोलोराडोमै छ। हिउँ परिरहेको छ, माइनस सायद 14-15 होला टेम्परेचर। एकदम चिसो छ। ग्रेट स्यान्ड ड्युन्स विल्डरनेस रे। पुरै यो स्यान्डको पाहाड छ ऊ मास्तिर। सन्दीप कहाँ गयो? सन्दीप खै?
ऐसा क्यों ना कोई खेले जिसमें सब ही की हो जी। इन दिनों फूल तारे
गयो नेट।
हामी पहाडको बिचमा भएर नेटिभ गइरहेछ।
अर्को मेरो त्यसबाट बजाएपछि गाना हिँड्छु नि।
कोई भी देखता नहीं देखे उनको दीवाने होके कोई कितना भी हमको डूबे। खुली हवा हो खुला समा जगे हुए हो सब अरमा। Baby, baby, baby हम धड़कने दिल जैसे धड़कने दो। क्यों है कोई अजनबी जिसमें चलता नहीं है कोई थोड़ी आवाज़गी हो थोड़ी थोड़ी मधुशिका हो baby हम हो baby tell me कब तक गिरे हम धड़कने दिल जैसे धड़कने दो। क्यों है कोई अजनबी शोरा जो भड़कने दो। कब तक गिरे हम धड़कने दिल जैसे धड़कने दो। क्यों है कोई अजनबी शोरा जो बहती हवा सा था वो उड़ती पतंग सा था वो कहाँ गया उसे ढूंढो।
हामी अहिले वाल्सनबर्गमा छौँ। यहाँ पनि हिँडिरहेछ, माथि ट्रेन हिँडिरहेछ डाँडामा। यहाँ पनि खतरा हिउँ पर्दो रहेछ। मालवाहक ट्रेन लास्टै लामो रहेछ यो त। यो त अति लामो रहेछ त।
इन्जिन पाएन है। त्यहाँ आइस मात्र जमा छ।
खतरा हिउँ परिरहेछ।
The beautiful king of the Kari. Come on, come on, everybody. A little louder, come on.
I would like to say a few words.
A few words from the CEO of ID Suture.
हजुर केजी सर्वप्रथम त तपाईँ हालिदिनु भयो है। धेरै धेरै